Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The chief guest of the day, Mr. Yusuf Ali Yemi, the managing director of MK Group of Companies, has just arrived.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. From the core of our heart, we once again extend a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 23rd annual day and award-giving ceremony of Indian Islahi Islamic School. We begin the day's program in remembrance of the Omnipotent. I call upon Master Hafizuddin Khalid to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف ضرب الله مثلا كلمة طيبة كشجرة طيبة أصلها ثابت وفرعها في السماء تؤتي أكلها كل حين بإذن ربها ويضرب الله الأمثال للناس لعلهم يتذكرون ومثل كلمة خبيثة كشجرة خبيثة اجتثت من فوق الأرض ما لها من قرار ويثبت الله الذين آمنوا بالقول الثابت في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ويضل الله الظالمين ويفعل الله ما يشاء صدق الله العظيم.
The rendition of the verses recited will be made by Master Omar Siddiq.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. See you not how Allah set forth a parable, a goodly word as a goodly tree, whose root is firmly fixed, and its branches reach to the sky very high, giving its fruit at all times under the leaf of its Lord. And Allah set forth parables for mankind so as they may remember. And the parable of an evil word is that of an evil tree, uprooted from the surface of the earth, having no stability. And Allah will keep firm those who believe with the word that stands firm in this world and in the hereafter. And Allah will cause to go astray those who are wrongdoers. And Allah does what He wills. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
All are requested to rise up as our senior girls, led by our head girl, Aisha Najma, recite National Anthem of the UAE.
Our headmistress always aims at the best. Her positive strokes are an impetus to the students to reach the higher rung of success ladder. May I request our headmistress, Mrs. Ramla Muhammad Ashraf, to welcome the Chief Guest, Mr. Yusuf Ali, MA, and the other distinguished gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guests, parents, well-wishers, our chairman, principal, staff and students. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. From its modest and humble beginnings, our school has today achieved a position amongst the pinnacles of education in the United Arab Emirates. Progressiveness has been a key element in the success story of this school. On this auspicious occasion of the 23rd Annual Day of Indian Islahi Islamic School, Abu Dhabi, we remember generations of former students, applaud the academic achievements of our contemporaries, honor the dedication of the faculty, and enjoy the cultural delights organized by them. Today, my task is a pleasant one. I am here before you to extend a hearty welcome to everyone who has come here to make this day a memorable one. Our chief guest, Mr. Yusuf Ali, MA, Managing Director of MK Group of Companies, is the first Indian being elected to a government body in the UAE as one of the board of directors of the Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Our school and parents who gathered here have a special privilege to be proud of his achievements. He is still our parent and all his children have got educated from this great institution. On behalf of the management, staff and students, I extend you, sir, a welcome, most warm and sincere. I also extend a hearty welcome to Mrs. Amira Yusuf Ali for being with us today. Mr. Mama Haji, the President of Indian Islamic Center, Mr. Engineer Abdur Rahman, who has kindly consented for the felicitous speech, are here with us today. I extend a warm welcome to them. They both have a long association with our school. Engineer Abdur Rahman is our parent too. I extend a wholehearted welcome to the officials from the Ministry of Education, Indian Embassy, Mr. Gupta from Bank of Baroda, presidents and representatives of various organizations and associations, and principals of educational institutions. Special invitees and other dignitaries who have enriched today's function by their presence are given a cordial welcome. Though parents are part of our school, they are our guests too. On behalf of the management, staff and students of this institution, I extend a warm welcome to you all. I extend a hearty welcome to press and media and everyone who is rendering their genuine service for the success of the annual day celebration. I personally welcome our chairman, Mr. U. Abdullah Faruqi, other members of the management, Mr. A.K. Musa, our principal, my colleagues, all our staff, and most of all, I welcome our students who are the great minds of tomorrow. Once again, extending a word of genuine welcome to one and all present here today for the 23rd Annual Day celebration of the Indian Islahi Islamic School, Abu Dhabi. Thank you all.
Our chairman, Mr. U. Abdullah Faruqi, a social luminary, leaves no stone unturned for the uplift of our school. His relentless efforts to ship the school to own premises started to bear the fruit when he secured a piece of land. It's my honored duty to invite our chairman, Mr. U. Abdullah Faruqi, onto the dais for presidential address.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Mr. Yusuf Ali MA, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Bawa Haji, the President, Indian Islamic Center, Mr. Thomas Varghese, the President, India Social Center, Mr. Ansar Chirainge, the President, Malayali Samajam, Mr. Papa Master, the President, Kerala Social Center, Engineer Abdurrahman, Mr. Gupta, Chief Manager, Bank of Baroda, Mr. Dawood Haji, principals from various schools, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear children, it is with great pride and tremendous pleasure I am here on the happy occasion of celebrating the 23rd annual day of our school. On this great occasion, I take this opportunity to extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the UAE, for his kind and parental support and encouragement to the expatriate community here in this country. We all pray for his good health and long life. We thank His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince and Deputy Supreme Commander of UAE Armed Forces, for his keen interest in the welfare of the society. We extend our long-lasting gratitude for the support, guidance, and encouragement of our patron, His Excellency Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. We have achieved the present glory and glare of progress. The management, staff, and the students are grateful to him. Mr. Yusuf Ali M.A., a well-known business personality and member of the governing body of Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce, has kindly consented to be the chief guest and grace this evening. As you know, Mr. Yusuf Ali is the first Indian to be elected to the body of Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce, and hence it become a part of history. On behalf of the management, staff, and the students, I extend our heartiest welcome to you, sir. I welcome the other dignitaries, parents, and well-wishers who are here to bless this function. Thank you very much.
The chief guest of the day is Mr. Yusuf Ali M.A., the Managing Director of MK Group of Companies, a business conglomerate with expanding links across the globe. His group, which now has become the chopper's paradise in the UAE, employs thousands of people. May I request Mr. Yusuf Ali? I seek the presence of Mr. Yusuf Ali on the dais. I also request our chairman, vice chairman, Mr. Bawa Haji, the president of Indian Islamic Center, Mr. Dawood Haji, Mr. K.M. Pillai, the principal of Indian School Lane, Mr. Shamsuddin, our headmaster, Mr. O.E. Salim, headmistress Mrs. Ramla Muhammad Ashraf, to be on the dais. Our head boy, Master Asif, as students' representative, will honor the chief guest by presenting him a bouquet. Now it's the turn of our chairman, Mr. U. Abdullah Farooqi, to honor the chief guest of the day by presenting him a memento as a token of our respect and love to him. May I seek the presence of the principal of St. Joseph's Girls High School, Abu Dhabi, on the dais. The chief guest of the day is being honored by our chairman, Mr. U. Abdullah Farooqi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi wa dhurriyyati wa ahli bayt wal ashabati ajma'in. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficent. My dear brother, chairman of this great institution, you, Abdullah Farooqi Sahib, Janab Bawa Haji, President Indian Islamic Center, Engineer Abdul Rahman Sahib, Janab Dawood Haji, my very old friend Mr. Shamsuddin, who is representing His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamdan, Mr. Chirangir Ansar, President Malayali Samajam, Mr. Thomas, President Indian Social Center, Mr. Gupta ji, Bank of Baroda, other dignitaries, sisters, brothers and sisters, students, parents, teachers of this great institution. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you this fine evening. Let me take this opportunity to thank the chairman, Mr. Farooqi, for inviting me to this beautiful function. I was very happy when I heard that the school is celebrating the 23rd annual day. Personally speaking, I have got an emotional attachment with this great institution as my two daughters studied in this school. And my youngest daughter, Shifa, is now in the final year. As a parent, it is a matter of great pride for me to say that Indian Islahi School is a school providing quality education to its students. I urge the students and staff of the school to harmonize their energies to make the school even more famous. As we all know, our life is a school of learning. The seeds for this great beginning are sown at home, but it is watered and brought up in the great institution of a school. Teachers and parents play a great role in the life of students. Our Honorable President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, always says that the parent-teacher combination shapes the future citizens of the country. Only this combination can eliminate corruption from the society. Today's students are tomorrow's proud citizens, and they should try to raise their motherland dignity in their deeds. As the new year is fast approaching, all our dear students should resolve to do their best to become better citizens of tomorrow. എനിക്ക് 7:50 ഫ്ലൈറ്റിൽ പോകാനുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് എപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ മലയാളികളെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ഒരു 1-2 മിനിറ്റ് മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിച്ചിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ എന്നോട് തന്നെ നീതി ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല എന്ന് എപ്പോഴും എനിക്ക് തോന്നാറുണ്ട്. ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തിനോട് എനിക്ക് മാനസികമായി വളരെയധികം അടുപ്പമുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ 2 മക്കൾ പഠിച്ച് വളർന്നത് ഇവിടെയാണ്. എൻ്റെ ഒരു മകൾ പഠിക്കുന്നത് ഇവിടെയാണ്. ഇവിടുത്തെ പഠിപ്പ് കൊണ്ടും ഇവിടുത്തെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ്, അധ്യാപകന്മാരും അധ്യാപികമാരും കൊടുത്ത നല്ല പഠിപ്പ് കൊണ്ടാണ് അവരിന്ന് നല്ല നിലയിൽ ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഈ സ്കൂളിന് എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങളും രേഖപ്പെടുത്തട്ടെ. ഒരു കാര്യം ഓർമ്മപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാം. നാളത്തെ പൗരന്മാരെ, ഭാവി പൗരന്മാരെ, വരും തലമുറയുടെ പ്രതിനിധികളെ, സത്യസന്ധന്മാരായ പ്രതിനിധികളെ വളർത്തിയെടുക്കേണ്ട ഈ സ്ഥാപനം നമ്മുടെ പ്രസിഡന്റ് പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ അവരുടെ ജീവിതം മോൾഡ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സ്ഥാപനമാണിത്. ആയതുകൊണ്ട് നല്ല വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം കൊടുക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം ഇന്നത്തെ പുതിയ യുഗത്തിൽ, സൂപ്പർസോണിക് യുഗത്തിൽ, കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിൻ്റെയും മറ്റ് ആധുനിക ഇലക്ട്രോണിക് ഉപകരണങ്ങളുടെയും പരിശീലനം കൊടുക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം മാതാപിതാക്കളെ ബഹുമാനിക്കാനും അവരെ സ്നേഹിക്കാനും സ്വന്തം രാജ്യത്തെ സ്നേഹിക്കാനും ഈ ജീവിക്കുന്ന രാജ്യത്തെ സ്നേഹിക്കാനുമുള്ള പരിശീലനം കൂടി കൊടുക്കണമെന്ന് വിനീതമായി അപേക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങളെ വളരെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ, വളരെ ബഹുമാനത്തോടെ, വളരെ ആദരവോടെ നോക്കിക്കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് സർവശക്തനായ ലോകസൃഷ്ടാവായ അള്ളാഹുവിൻ്റെ ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ നാമത്തിൽ ഈ പരിപാടി ഞാൻ ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്തതായി പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കട്ടെ. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you that history will always remember Mr. Yusuf Ali as the first Indian to be elected into the governing body of Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce. The thumping majority which he secured glorifies his personality. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly extend a thundering applause to Mr. Yusuf Ali, the ambassador of Indian business community in the UAE, as he leaves the quadrangle. He is taking leave of us as he has to leave for Holy Mecca to perform Umrah. Mr. Baba Haji needs no introduction. He is very popular among the Indian expatriates as the president of Indian Islamic Center. May I request Mr. Baba Haji to felicitate our students.
Assalamu alaikum. My dear Principal Mr. Musa Master, the Honorary Chairman of Indian Islahi Islamic School, Mr. Abdullah Farooqi, Headmistress, dear parents, students, the distinguished guests, Mr. Charangir Ansar, President of Malayali Samajam, Mr. Thomas Varghese, President of India Social Center, Mr. Gupta ji, General Manager of Bank of Baroda, Dawood Haji, Engineer Abdul Rahman, all other distinguished guests, students, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I have very pleasure to be here this evening to felicitate for the 23rd annual day of Indian Islahi Islamic School. The school grown to such a level, is one of the best institutions imparting education for the Indian expatriate students. Alhamdulillah, with a simple starting 22 years back, and the school has proved is a very beneficial to the students of our community. I also remember, I have proud privilege to remember now, the very starting of the school was commenced in my office in the beginning, and it grown in such a level. Now they have their own premises, and very shortly they have got the land, and the permanent campus will be built very shortly. So that the growth of the school very tremendous, and this time I express my sincere gratitude and well wishes for the staff, students, and the parents of the school as well as the management. I conclude my words, and again I give my best wishes. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the inspiring speech you made.
We have another felicitous speaker as our parents' representative, Engineer Abdul Rahman, the General Manager and Partner of Al Mazrui Supplies, a fast-growing concern of its kind in the UAE, is one of our parents and a well-wisher.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May God's peace and blessing be upon all of you. The chairman, Mr. Farooqi, Abdullah Farooqi, the president, Mr. Musa Master, and my distinguished brothers and sisters seated outside in the crowd. I was invited to give a speech when Mr. Musa Master and Mr. Farooqi was asking me to do it. He said, you are the parent of this institution and you'll be having a last chance to represent as a parent, which was true. That when Yusuf Ali was telling that he has got 2 kids educated here, I got 4 kids educated here. And my last one is now in the 12th grade. Inshallah, I hope he will be getting graduated in the next few months. I was very happy that I was always being associated with this institution as well as a few other education institutions in the country. where since last, I remember it's about since 1985, I used to participate in their programs and etc., encouraging students by presenting certain memos and gold medals and etc. Ever since that period onwards, I've seen the growth of Indian Islamic School. Although, as Babaji said, started from his office, now it has gone to a great institution, a temple of learning where more than 1,000 students are studying. It's a huge development that has been attained by I would say, the priests of the temple, the teachers and the academic staff and other people actually. Ever since this has been started again, the growth was in such a level that the entire quality and the professional quality has been enhanced by the teachers and academic staff. I've seen it by myself when my children was starting from the kindergarten up to the 12th grade, even the last 4th boy. I was a little bit concerned about sometimes the students' apathy as well as the teachers' apathy as well regarding certain matters that's going around us. You have seen since last couple of months, about 60 days now, 2 months now, what happened in our part, in Indian subcontinent, including Kashmir and Pakistan, where about 73,000 people have been crushed to death, and it's about 3.5 million people are still in the camps waiting for some sort of assistance from people from us. It's a pity that at least the student community of this country, where especially the Indian students community, I would say, at least there is about 40, 50 schools in this whole UAE, when they were really showing that sort of apathy and lack of sympathy towards this sort of problems, where we can definitely give some sort of assistance helping unto those people. That sort of mentality has to be created among the students, among our children, so that they will feel in the future that they are part of the society and a part of the nation. Inshallah, I don't think I'll be talking much about it. I hope there are a lot of other functions happening here, a lot of the other activities are going to be happening here. A lot of programs has been programmed by the students, and all of us are here to see and watch what's going on here. I always give my best wishes as well as all felicitations to the students and the faculty members here of these institutions, and I hope the students who are going out from the 10th grade as well as from 12th grade will be meeting their life outside, and I wish everybody success. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir.
To create a rapport with the subordinates is a trait rather than an administrative skill. Our principal, Mr. A.K. Musa, a trendsetter in the field of education, through his voracious reading, keeps abreast of latest developments in the field of pedagogy. May I request our beloved principal, Mr. A.K. Musa, to brief you the happenings during the calendar year.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Yusuf Ali, in his absence, I express my sincere gratitude for his presence here. He has to leave for Umrah, that's why he left earlier. Chairman Mr. Abdullah Farooqi, distinguished guests, members of the Managing Committee, parents, colleagues, dear children. It is my pleasure and proud privilege to present this annual report of Indian Islahi Islamic School Abu Dhabi on its 23rd annual day celebration. At the outset, let me express our sincere gratitude to His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Said Al Nahyan, the President of UAE, the members of the ruling family, and people of UAE for the generosity and hospitality we enjoy here. I also extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, the patron of our school, under whose guidance an excellent team manages the school to help us to impart the best possible education to our children. The cooperation from the Indian Embassy and Ministry of Education has a greater role in the day-to-day activities of our school. The devotion of our students to their studies and co-curricular activities, the support and encouragement extended to us by parents, the dedicated service rendered by the entire staff, the cooperation from our well-wishers, all these counts much in the growth and progress of the school. Let me in brief highlight a few facts and figures to enlighten you of our activities. Last year too, we have maintained our glorious record of achieving 100% pass in class 10 and 12 CBSE examination. The toppers are Miss Fatma Majid and Leena Ibrahim in class 12 science stream, Master Sayyid Karimullah Hussaini in class 12 commerce stream, and Master Nishad Mohammad Fahmi in class 10. Let me record our deep gratitude to Mr. Yusuf Ali, Mr. K. Muhammad, and Engineer Abdurrahman for instituting gold medals to these toppers. We have successfully implemented the new system of continuous and comprehensive evaluation up to class 5 under the guidance of CBSE, which certainly will help our children to evolve a new outlook in their learning process. Their personal and social qualities are equally evaluated along with their academic performance. School magazine brought out will be a regular feature. The dedicated team led by Mr. Ilyas, our art teacher, deserve a special reference here. The Wall magazine introduced this year is a remarkable work in the learning process of our students. We have enriched our library with an addition of 500 titles, and we plan to allocate pleasure reading periods in lower classes. Dynamism of learning process depends upon the involvement of the children in co-curricular activities. Art, literary and sports activities are evenly spread over throughout the academic year. Participation of everyone is ensured. Inter-house competitions, athletic meet, basketball and volleyball tournaments conducted every year with maximum participation of students. Activities does not confine within our school. Our students participated in the inter-school music competition organized by Indian School Ajman, and the boys team won the second position. The music team consists Shakir Muhammad, Nabil Latif, Nitin Ramakrishnan, Liaquat Moideen, Muhammad Mirshin, Ajin John, Shakil Abdul Wakil, and Abdul Wasid. In the Inter-School Islamic and General Knowledge Quiz competition organized by Islamia English School, Abu Dhabi, our school girls team consisting Shahbaz Nazia Najib, Shahbaz Banu Said Ali, and Anju Mariam Abraham won the first position and the rolling trophy for the school. We hosted the inter-school declamation contest in which 11 schools participated in, and our student Naima Rabia class 10 won the first position in the senior girls category. Inter-school drawing and painting competition, inter-school environment awareness quiz, World Environment Day are some of the other events in which our students participated outside the school. Our school boys team participated in the inter-school basketball and volleyball tournament held at Dubai. Our boys team won the runners-up trophy in volleyball and became eligible to take part in the tournament at Bahrain. The team members are Masood Ashraf captain, Anupi Thomas, Shakir Khan, Danish Esti, Mohammad Shahir, Bilal, Muhammad Naeem, Sajjad Haider, Muhammad Mohsin, Jaswin Joseph, Ramshid, and Prahish. We also took part in the inter-school sports. Jaswin Joseph, Alok Prasad, Nasif, Rahul Pavitran, Mohammad Shair, Abdullah Siddiq, Yasin, Sneha Francis. All these students got medals in various events. Stagnation will be the result unless we update the teachers with the latest trends and changes and improve their professional skill. Council of CBSE affiliated schools in the Gulf conducted workshops on special learning disabilities and early identification, quality assessment in maths and science, setting of maths lab, disaster management, and latest changes in accountancy. Our teachers attended all these workshops. Mr. P.C. Thomas, former Indian basketball coach and international referee, carried out basketball coaching to our boys and girls. This special coaching camp helped them to develop their skills. An important turning point in the progress of our school is the allocation of a piece of land to our school by Abu Dhabi municipality, and we are grateful to our authorities for their kind gesture. I am personally indebted to one and all who joined me in leading our school from progress to progress, and I am here to express my sincere gratitude to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for presenting the school report before the audience. Now, as the clock ticks on, that stage gets set for the toppers, the privileged ones by the virtue of the academic brilliance to receive the medals and trophies. It's a dream come true for our top-notchers to receive the medals. We move on to the prize distribution ceremony. Some of our teachers and a supporting staff member have completed 15 years of dedicated service. The Board of Directors has decided to honor them by presenting medals. Our physical education instructor, Mr. Abdul Wakil, is the guiding spirit behind many of our successes in the playing arena. He sweat a lot to bring laurels to our school. I request Mr. Wakil to receive the medal from the chief guest. Mr. Wakil, our physical education instructor. Mrs. Noorjan Abdul Wakil, a treasure in our faculty, also completed 15 years of dedicated service. Mrs. Noorjan is our Hindi teacher and also a gifted singer who catches the tinging silence of our school in the bud itself. I request Mrs. Noorjan to come and receive the shield. Mr. Saeed Omar, with his dazzling smile, hides the intricacies of physics. The role model teacher ingrained values in the young minds. May I request Mr. Omar to come and receive the medal. To his dear and near, he is Machu, our foreman driver. Mr. Abu Bakr has also completed 15 successful years at the wheels. I request our dear Machu to come and receive the shield. Now, we move on to the Results Par Excellence Awards for the teachers. To bag a coveted award for the 4th consecutive time in a row is really an envious achievement. Silence is golden as I request Mrs. Mary Thomas to receive her gold medal. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause as this teaching legend receives a gold medal. This is the 4th consecutive time Mrs. Mary is bagging this coveted prize. The entire globe is only a mouse click away to our computer-savvy Mr. Salim. The baby of our teaching faculty, brimming with energy, has become the source of inspiration to his students to come out with flying colors. May I request our teaching prodigy, Mr. Salim, to come and receive the medals.
Now, we move on to our academic luminaries. The toppers of 12th science. May I request our headmistress, Mrs. Ramla Muhammad Ashraf, to come forward and receive the prize for Fatima Majid.
The Scholastic Achievement, Lina Ibrahim. I request Sister Lamia to receive the medal from the Chief Guest. She will also receive the medal instituted by KM Trading Company. Now we move on to the 12th Commerce topper.
I request Saeed Kalimullah Hussaini to come forward to receive the award. The award is being received by his parent.
Mr. Yusuf Ali MA, the Managing Director of MK Group of Companies, has instituted a gold medal for the top of Standard 12. It's also backed by Saeed Kalimullah Hussaini. Now we move on to the top of Standard 10. Nishat Muhammad Fahmi stands atop in Standard 10. I request the student to come and receive the medal. Engineer Abdurrahman, one of our parents and a well-wisher, has instituted a gold medal to the top of Standard 10. I request engineer to give away the trophy. Give away the medal to the winner.
We move on to our excellent performers of Class 12 Science. I request Mr. Baba Haji to give away the awards to the recipients. Shahbaz Hamid. The award is being collected by his parents. Sabina Afroz. The award is being collected by Headmistress, Girls Section. Varun Lakshman. The award is being collected by his parents. Sini Rajapan. The award will be collected by her mother. Shahna Abdul Rahman. Her father is here to collect her award on her behalf. Nikki Satish. His parents are here. Sheikh Muhammad Mudassir. Sheikh Muhammad Mudassir. The award is being collected by his parents. Nadeem Abdul Rahman. The award is being collected on his behalf by his parents. Muhammad Rafiq. Aisha Muhammad Sharif. Her father is here to collect the award on her behalf. Naudha NK. I request Headmistress Girls Section to collect the award on behalf of Naudha. We move on to excellent performers of Class 12 Commerce. Rahna Abdul Samad. She is here to collect her award. Jamshina P. Yusuf. Her brother is here. Jamshina's brother is here to collect her award. Shaheen Kawil Walapil.
Now we move on to the excellent performers of Class 10. May I request Engineer Abdurrahman to give away the awards. Naufa Abdul Aziz. Shabaz Nazia Najib, Sonia Simon, Shyama Krishnan, Nabil Usman, Afsar Hassan, Sajna Khalid. Father will... I request a parent to come and receive the... Adila Ashraf. On behalf of Adila, the parent will receive the prize. Rashid Bashir. Afra Ismail. Amar Siddiqui, I request the parent to come and receive the medal. I request the parent to come and receive the present from the chief guest. Shabir Abdul Karim, Rohit Babu. Shabir Abdul Karim.
We move on to our subject toppers of class 12. I request Mr. Daud Haji to give away the awards to the recipients. Sini Rajapan for informatic practices getting a 99%. I request Sister Agnesita to give away the awards to the recipients. Shahbaz Hamid for biology, 95%. Shahbaz Hamid. For chemistry, 90%. And Shahbaz Hamid for physics, 86%. I request the audience to give a thunderous applause to this brilliant boy. Lina Ibrahim, English, 90%. Varun Lakshmanan, mathematics, 88%. Rehna Abu Samad for business studies, 88%. I request the audience to keep the applause going, to keep the encouraging these young, brilliant students. Thank you so much. Rehana Mahmood for accountancy, 86%. Her father is here to collect her award on her behalf. And Saeed Kalimullah for accountancy, 86%, and Saeed Kalimullah for economics, 76%.
We move on to the topper of Standard 10. We move on to the topper of Standard.
I see a lot of my sisters looking at me. I would like to speak a few words in Malayalam. with your permission. ഞാനിവിടെ പറഞ്ഞതിൻ്റെ സാരം, ഇന്ന് നാം ജീവിക്കുന്നത് ഹൈടെക് യുഗത്തിലാണ്. ഇൻ്റർനെറ്റിൻ്റെയും ഹൈപ്പർസോണിക്കിൻ്റെയും യുഗത്തിലാകുന്നു നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. ലോകത്തെന്ത് സംഭവിച്ചാലും അതാത് സമയങ്ങളിൽ കാണുന്ന ഒരു സന്ദർഭത്തിലാകുന്നു നമ്മൾ ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് ചന്ദ്രനിലും മറ്റ് സൗരയൂഥങ്ങളിലും നഗ്നപാതനായ മനുഷ്യൻ പോയി
inherited the legacy and stood atop in the UAE in Malayalam, enabling him to bag gold medals instituted by various organizations in the UAE. I call upon Master Hafsar Hassan to come and collect the merit certificate from Mr. K.N. Pillai. Sonia Simon stands atop in mathematics as well as Hindi. She got secured 97% in mathematics and 91% in Hindi. Ladies and gentlemen, give this brainy kid a very big hand. Now we move on to Naufa Abdulaziz, who stood top in science, English and Arabic. Science she secured 95%, English 94% and in Arabic 90%. The budding scientist of our school, Rohit Babu, secured 95% in science. I call upon Rohit Babu to come and receive the merit certificate. Adila Ashraf stands atop in social science with 94%. I request a parent to come and receive the merit certificate. Thank you, sirs. Thank you very much. Tomorrow never comes is the motto of our beloved headmaster, Professor O.A. Salim, the apple of eye of his subordinates and an icon of sincerity. May I request our beloved headmaster, Professor O.A. Salim, who is down to earth in spite of his envious tints, to propose vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Alma Mater plays a pivotal role in molding the citizens of any nation, and teachers are the driving force to instill qualities which are both humane and social in his students. A teacher's role does not cease by mere imparting knowledge, which is now available by very many sources. Students should not be confined within the walls of a classroom. Their talent should be tapped, and it is essential for their mental and physical development. Remember, 1,000-mile journey starts with a small step. Schools, by conducting annual days, provide platform
നഫ്സഹു ഖുർആൻ പറയുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തെപ്പറ്റി ശരീരത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ ദൈവത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് പഠിക്കുക. So, I conclude my speech. I once again thank all my friends for inviting me to attend this function. I once again wish you all the best to lead a life of success and prosperity in life, and pray Almighty give you the strength to take the coming holy month, a month of forgiveness and tolerance. ഈ പരിശുദ്ധ റമദാൻ വരുന്നു. റമദാൻ സഹനശക്തിയുടെ, ക്ഷമയുടെ, സ്നേഹത്തിൻ്റെ, അന്യരുടെ ദുഃഖത്തിൽ ദുഃഖിക്കുകയും അന്യരുടെ സന്തോഷത്തിൽ സന്തോഷിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു മാനസിക അവസ്ഥ പ്രദാനം ചെയ്യുന്ന, പാവപ്പെട്ടവൻ്റെ വിശപ്പെന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്ന പരിശുദ്ധ റമദാനിൽ I wish everybody a happy Ramadan and blessing, and not less a burden with all its spiritual significance. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Sir, it's really inspiring to hear that the respect and love for the parents is the secret of your success. It was a music to the ears of all the parents. Yes, you are right. Values are the need of the hour. Thank you, sir. We have a couple of renowned cities to felicitate our students. A genuine well-wisher of our institution, Engineer Abdur Rahman, who is requested to felicitate our students.
Assalamu alaikum. May God's peace be upon all of you, gentlemen. My dear brother, Mr. Yusuf Ali Sahib, Mr. Saleh Al-Dahri, Mr. Abdullah Farooqi, the principal, Dr. Taha, the parents, as well as the students. Assalamu alaikum again. I have been given only 2 minutes to talk, but I feel I'll be taking a couple of minutes more with the principal's permission. In these days of turmoil and disturbance around the world, I only wish that functions like this, the annual day of the Temple of Learning, Indian Islahi School, like this, will give or instill a sense of cohesion, brotherliness, brotherhood, coexistence among the students and the parents who gathered here. I was connected with the Indian Islamic Center, Indian Islamic School since many years. All my children have graduated from this school. And I feel myself that I am part of this school ever since I've come to Abu Dhabi. I congratulate the school management and the academic group, as well as those academic luminaries who have obtained the best scores in their examinations. And I would ask actually I would request again the management and the staff not to reduce your efforts. Try to do it much more to get the excellence in the future as well. I would remind all of you the words of the ruler of Dubai, or the deputy ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. He said, on the road of excellence, there is no end. On the road of excellence, there is no end. With these words, let me conclude my words. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your inspiring speech. Dr. Taha needs no introduction. He is the director of Taha Dental and Medical Center, which is one of the most sophisticated multi-speciality centers in Abu Dhabi. I invite Dr. Taha for felicitation.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Janab Yusuf Ali, Guest of Honor, Saleh Rashid Al-Dakhri, General Secretary, Abdullah Farooqi, Principal, and distinguished guests, respected teachers, parents, and my young friends. I'm indeed happy to join you and to address this august occasion. The principal in his annual report has presented the commendable achievement Indian Islahi School has made in the previous year in the limitations of this part of the world. This sort of achievement is possible only by the teamwork of the management and the school, the teachers and the teachers. The principal in his report as well has mentioned that the student just learns, the teacher only guides. It is the proper guidance that has made this school to achieve great heights. The quality of education dictates the quality of the nation and the quality of the society. The role of teachers in molding the nation is very important than anyone else in the society. I could very well see the school, during this prize distribution, I have seen the applause of the students to the teachers who have received their mementos. That shows the popularity and the relationship of the teachers with the students. As a parent, I have always felt the positive approach of the teachers in a creative angle. I congratulate the management and the teachers on achieving great heights, and I wish every success in the coming years, and I wish you all a happy Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being with us today and appreciating the traits of our teacher. May I request our headmaster, Mr. A.K. Musa, to propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The business session of this annual day function comes to a conclusion. On behalf of the management, staff and students, I take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Yusuf Ali, who has been with us always and who is here today to grace the occasion. Mr. Yusuf Ali, your words indeed are inspiring to us. We will bear it in our mind and we will put it into practice. Thank you, sir. I also express our sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Rashid Al-Dahi. Though he is new to us here in this midst, but by his deeds and activities in the professional field, he is known to us. Thank you, sir, for being with us and giving an occasion to be inspired by getting medals from you to our teachers and students. I also take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to the speakers felicitating our students, Engineer Abdul Rahman and Dr. Taha, and besides, not the least, it is the backing and support of the parents and students and the staff which made this function a grand success. Thank you all. Thank you.
Egypt is a fascinating land which shows of a rich history and a colorful culture. The pyramids are only the beginning of the amazing traces of an ancient civilization that was unique, totally dedicated, creative, organized, and fruitful. It is surprising to see the degree of sophistication that the ancient Egyptians employed in the building of their prolific monuments. Mummification was practiced throughout most of the early civilization history. There also existed inequality in the social system of that era.
Ladies and gentlemen of the 21st century, we would like to take you. We would like to take you to another world of another age. Behold, the citizens of Nile, the Egyptians. The Egyptians were one of the most advanced and powerful people of the ancient history. They are those people who built one of the seven wonders of the world, the pyramids. The pyramids of Giza and Sphinx are also a sight not to be missed. This era also marks the time of the mummies, of the warriors, and of the great strong rulers, especially the queen.
Wow! What do we see here? A queen being attended by her maid. This scene clearly highlights the authority enjoyed by the queen. However, like other glorious civilizations, the Egyptian civilization also had its darker side. One of the inhuman acts they practiced was slavery. Human beings were tortured like animals in the scorching heat of the sun. It is this hard work and toil of theirs that these wonderful structures stand so unique and vibrant even today. The slaves of Egypt.
Allah and Rasulullah. Comes your mother. Who next? Your mother. Who next? Your mother. And then your father. 'Cause who used to hold you and clean you and clothe you? Who used to feed you and all?
Thank you.
Oh, these sleepless nights, you torture me with your love. Love so divine, so blissful, but yet undefined, elusive. Your love for me is now so bright, but soon out of sight. Next comes Hayati dance presented by our little stars.
ليه ولا مرة حضنك بيضمني يا فايتني كل مرة وقلبي بتحبني ليه ولا مرة حضنك بيضمني يا فايتني كل مرة قلبي بتحبني قلبي بتحبني قلبي بتحبني يا سقيني الويل في هواك ومدوب قلبي معاك يا حبيبي انا مش هنساك مش هنساك لا 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 حبيبي حياتي معاك حياتي معاك انا بسهر وبدان انا بتحب ناري حياتي معاك حياتي معاك كده كده لما انت بتهواني كده كده تشغلني وتنساني ليه يا ناسيني حبك بالشكل ده تجرحني وتواسيني وما يبانش عليك كده ليه يا ناسيني حبك بالشكل ده تجرحني وتواسيني ما يبانش عليك كده ما يبانش عليك كده ما يبانش عليك كده يا سقيني الويل في هواك ومدوب قلبي معاك يا حبيبي انا مش هنساك مش هنساك لا 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 حبيبي حياتي معاك حياتي معاك انا بسهر وبدان انا بتحب ناري حياتي معاك حياتي معاك كده كده لما انت بتهواني كده كده تشغلني وتنساني وانا انا بسهر وبدان انا بتحب ناري كده 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 لما انت بتهواني كده كده تشغلني وتنساني يا سقيني الويل في هواك ومدوب قلبي معاك يا حبيبي انا مش هنساك مش هنساك مش هنساك يا سقيني الويل في هواك ومدوب قلبي معاك يا حبيبي انا مش هنساك مش هنساك لا 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 حبيبي حياتي معاك
Good morning, Mommy. Good morning, everybody. Good Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling. Give me a bell to ring, give me a song to sing, give me a song to sing. Give me a bell to ring, give me a song to sing, give me a song to sing. Give me a bell to ring, give me guitar to play, give me guitar to play. Give me a God to pray. Give me a bell to ring, give me a song to sing, give me a pen to write, give me a sword to fight, give me guitar to play, give me a God to pray. Give me a toy to play. Give me a poem to say. Give me a book to read. Give me love I need. Give me wings to fly. Give me wings to fly. Give me a chance to try. Give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing. Give me a bell to ring. Give me a bell to ring. Diddity-dong-da-ding. Diddity-dong-da-ding. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. If you can't give me all, okay, okay, make it small. Give me your love, nothing more. I'm sorry, open the door.
Whether you're wrong or right, Daddy, Mommy, please don't fight. Give me a chance to grow. Say yes, come on, don't say no.
Give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing. Give me a bell to ring. Give me a bell to ring. Dee-dong-da-ding. Dee-dong-da-ding. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
It was heavenly. Are you angels from heaven? A wonderful rhythmic show by our scintillating little stars.
Once, a sweet little parrot made a house with all the delicious things in the world. Unfortunately, it was destroyed. By whom? Let us see how our tiny thoughts are going to present the story.
കാട്ടിലും കാട്ടിലെ തക്കാളി കാട്ടിലെ തത്തമ്മ പണ്ടൊരു വീട്
folk show with a difference. Colorful, captivating. Do you know the audience were dancing with you? Let's gallop with the budding stars. The song depicts the antics of a horse. Our children display this feat in an interesting dance form.
लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा हथौड़ा दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा हथौड़ा दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा घोड़ा पहुंचा चौक में थाना आई घोड़ी जी की नाई ने हजामत जो बनाई टकबक 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 घोड़ा पहुंचा चौक में थाना आई घोड़े जी की नाई ने हजामत जो बनाई दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा हथौड़ा दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा घोड़ा था गो मंडी पहुंचा सब्जी मंडी बर्फ पड़ी थी बर्फ में लग गई ठंडी टकबक 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 घोड़ा था गो मंडी पहुंचा सब्जी मंडी बर्फ पड़ी थी बर्फ में लग गई ठंडी दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा हथौड़ा दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा घोड़ा अपना तगड़ा है देखो कितनी चर्बी है चलता है मेहरूनी में पर घोड़ा अपना अरबी है घोड़ा अपना तगड़ा है देखो कितनी चर्बी है चलता है मेहरूनी में पर घोड़ा अपना अरबी है बात छुड़ा के दौड़ा दौड़ा तुम उठा के दौड़ा लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा हथौड़ा दौड़ा 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 घोड़ा दुम उठा के दौड़ा
Dear ladies and gentlemen, did you